Nnamdi Kanu's appeal, Federal High Court ruling, a close look. On June 19, the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, presided over by Justice Binta Nyako, ruled against the objection raised by Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, concerning the court's jurisdiction to subject him to trial. Dissatisfied with this decision, Kanu, through his special counsel, Chief Aloy Ejimako, has taken steps to appeal the ruling on Tuesday. The notice of appeal was filed at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. In a statement disclosed to Vanguard, Ejimako detailed the grounds for the appeal. He emphasized that the objections raised are founded on provisions of the Nigerian Constitution, the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, and other relevant statutes. The federal government of Nigeria is the sole respondent in this case and will be served through their counsel, Asiwaju Adegbega Awomolo San. Kanu has been detained at the Abuja headquarters of the Department of State Service (DSS) since his extraordinary rendition from Kenya in June 2021. The notice of appeal outlines several key issues with the Federal High Court ruling and the subsequent grounds for appeal. The first ground of the appeal argues that the trial judge held in law and caused a grave miscarriage of justice by stating that any issues Kanu has with the courts of charge retained after the Supreme Court decision should be addressed through an appeal. The appeal has said that Kanu is entitled to raise further preliminary objections to the court jurisdiction on grounds not previously addressed. It is contended that suggesting an appeal should precede the trial court's ruling on these objections is erroneous. The second ground focuses on the trial court's failure to consider 6 out of the 7 jurisdictional grounds raised in Kanu's preliminary objection. These grounds include the argument that the provisions of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2011, under which IPOB was proscribed, are inconsistent with the Nigerian Constitution. Additionally, it highlights a subsisting judgment declaring the executive action leading to IPOB's prosecution unconstitutional. Other points of contention include the lack of specific details in the charges and the relevance of repealed laws. Ejimakor's statement further emphasized that the trial court ruling against the settled law concerning repealed laws sustaining charges only if prosecutions are completed or concluded was incorrect. The appeal references binding decisions that support the notion that judges or charges based on repealed laws are incompetent if not concluded before the reappeal. The detention and prolonged persecution of Nnamdi Kanu is really destabilizing the economy of the Southeast. So we are looking forward to the federal government of Nigeria to hiding to the plea of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo on Nnamdi Kanu's detention to discontinue the case and drop all charges. Meanwhile, there is fire on the mountain. Yes, there is fire on the mountain. Some communities in the Niger Delta, the oil production in Niger Delta, okay, they don't give presidents. The oil producing community, I meant to say in Niger Delta, they don't give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu serious warning. They said if Nnamdi Kanu is not released, they will blow off the oil production. Community in the Delta State have issued a stark ultimatum threatening to stop oil production in the region if the federal government of Nigeria does not heed calls for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Okay, so they said this is their last warning. They will not listen to anybody when the time comes. You understand? They will not listen to anybody when the time comes, but they will do what they will do, and the federal government will see them do it. They say they are not going to take it again. The government of Nigeria is holding Nnamdi Kanu unjustly. They pointed issues, talk like those people who were also arrested. Okay, the same case charged with Nnamdi Kanu. They have been all released. So why is Nnamdi Kanu's matter different? So they said they will deal with the federal government of Nigeria if nothing is being done on Nnamdi Kanu's case. Meanwhile, Justice Binta Nyako joined the Kanu's case till September, and she also invoked the federal government of Nigeria to settle out of court. He said they should go and reconcile out of court or seek political solution in this Nnamdi Kanu's case. Thank you and bye for now.